Hi, I'm George Salazar with the David Siddons Group, and this is South Miami in 5 minutes. Geographically, South Miami is almost the epicenter between Coconut Grove, South Gables, High Pines and Pinecrest, and even Ponce Davis. It's basically in the middle of all these other neighborhoods and cities. Miami is just like an accumulation of different villages, and each one, they have their own personalities, so to speak. You have Coconut Grove, which is a little bit more bohemian, very relaxed. You got the marinas, the parks, Coral Gables, which is a little bit more structured, more beautiful. The sidewalks is just that Spanish style. And then South Miami, to me, feels like small town feel, where it's definitely one of the top neighborhoods for families. You have some of the best schools in Miami and some of the best neighborhoods. It's hard to really break it down geographically because you cross one street, you're in Miami-Dade, cross another street, you're in South Gables, and you go another way here and you're in South Miami. It's the same ecosystem. South Miami lifestyle. So to me, South Miami is my favorite neighborhood in Miami, hands down. I've always had a Coral Gables address. However, most of my day-to-day happens in South Miami. Starting with my morning coffee at Mojito Grill, my lunch at Le Crêpe Bistro, at another French spot that we love, or picking up my girls from ballet, or picking up my dry cleaning across the street. It all happens within a 2-block radius. It's not a rare sighting to see me in a golf cart. Everything is very close, it's very safe. It's a small town feel. You have your mom and pop shops, you have your little restaurants, your local hardware store, things like that that make it a very pleasant place to live. In fact, the city is called the City of Pleasant Living. It's a great place to grow a family. It's safe. To be honest, it's a local favorite. It really does cater to locals. You're in a very peaceful environment. Meanwhile, you're 15, 20 minutes, Miami Beach or Brickell or whatnot. So what's happening in the real estate market in South Miami? A little bit more of the same. Comparing it to 2022, no, we don't have the same velocity of sales. However, prices are still high. Some are still climbing, especially in the new construction portion of the market. We're seeing homes in South Miami sell for around anywhere between $800 to upwards of $1,200 a foot. In fact, we broke the record, I think, in South Miami with close to $1,300 a foot on a new construction home. It doesn't happen all the time, but it has happened. And so what you're really starting to see in South Miami is like a land crunch. People are really looking for lots. It's definitely a hot commodity in the area because you have a lot of older homes that many people aren't willing to remodel. They're more interested in new construction. Why? Because the cost of a new construction home in South Miami has already reached such a high level that basically better business to find an older home and tear it down. So that's really what you've really started to see in South Miami in the last couple of years is really a big push in High Pines and especially the parts of east of US 1 in South Miami that are very close to all the shops and stuff, basically the downtown of South Miami. That area is absolutely one of the hottest markets in Miami. And South Miami is actually a pleasure to deal with as far as plans and permits. In fact, I'm going through that process myself right now with me and my wife. We're building our home in South Miami. And I have both experience in Coral Gables and in South Miami building. And I would say in South Miami, it's been smooth sailing. A lot of my clients and friends and residents in Coral Gables do struggle with that, and they do experience delays. South Miami, they do love their trees, and the certain things vary between city to city. However, a pleasure to deal with. So if you have any questions about South Miami, or you want to learn more, or you want to talk a little bit, about something, a house that you own, or perhaps looking into finding land and building, whatever the case may be, we're the South Miami experts. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're a phone call away.